Welcome to another episode of Courses in Caliber, guys. We are here at the beautiful DAC. I just want to thank our client, John, for having us here today. Jimmy should be here in a minute, and we should be teeing off very soon.
Boys,
Getting warmed up on the first tee?
yes sir.
How's it looking? Good, really good. This course is beautiful, man. So everybody, this is our client John. We have the pleasure of
What's up, everybody?
thanking him for being out here today. It's an absolute beautiful day, absolute beautiful course. So let's get going.
We should probably let's take a minute and go inside. You have your collection, or at least a few watches here.
Couple. Yeah.
Couple. We'll go through some of John's watches and then come back out and start playing some golf.
All right, hey guys, what's up? We're just in the clubhouse, gonna talk some watches before we go golf. This is our good friend John here. Thanks for having us. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a beautiful course, and definitely can't wait to see what I shoot today.
Absolutely, it'll be fun. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, for sure.
And before we get started, man, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, bro.
I'm gonna give you a little
Thank you,
cheers.
Actually, happy birthday to you too, because I
Hopefully
know it's
you'll,
Friday.
Put up a record round today.
Yeah, right.
And we'll just have a good time.
Yeah,
So
thank you, man.
it's been an honor to have you guys out.
Cool.
I think this channel
Thank you.
is taking a good turn. Just
Thank
kind
you
of
so
changing
much.
things up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you've
Been
been
a fan for a long, long time. It's been exciting and pretty dramatic, but definitely I like the direction it's going. So
Awesome.
congrats. to
Thank
the
you
whole
so
team.
much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you. We talked about it a little bit on the phone, about when you started, but do you want to just talk again about when you started collecting?
So I got into watches through circumstance. It was 2006. I got my first piece, which was this Cartier Santos right here. It was actually a gift from a relative that passed away, and it was gifted to me and my brother the day of the funeral.
Awesome.
So super special, super sentimental. Stood the test of time for
Yeah.
sure, because you still see these out in the wild quite a bit. I bought it with the steel strap,
Yep.
which I think is cool because you're out kind of in a sport mode, or doing what you do day to day. You can dress it down. I have the leather on it, and this is more of a formal type of a setup. So I got the brown and the black, depending on the suit or the day. For folks that don't have a big budget, you can really turn one watch into three.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say that. You were saying how you can have one watch, and then if you just change the strap around a couple times, you could have 3, 4 watches, like you were saying.
Yeah, so I think I've showed you this in the past, but
Oh, the
from a sentimental
engraving.
standpoint, it's engraved on the back. Love never fails, 1 Corinthians. Says mom, so definitely be a piece I'll keep the rest of my life. Probably
Absolutely.
pass down to the kids. That was the beginning of my journey.
Yeah.
My expensive journey.
It's definitely a hobby. People don't come in with the idea that they're gonna, start racking up the collection that they usually get. But
Yeah.
what was
it
your
is.
next watch after that?
My next watch after that, so I got this my freshman year in college.
Okay.
And, wasn't making any money. So I didn't get another watch, I want to say, until like 2012.
Okay.
Or maybe 2011. It was my first year out of college working corporate America. And I was in sales. So
Okay.
I set myself a goal.
Yep.
And I actually didn't bring the other watch that I brought, but it was a Breitling. So
Okay.
that was
Cool.
the first piece that I ever bought for myself.
Yeah.
Went on to buy 2 other Breitlings, one of which got stolen.
Oh.
So I learned the hard way, not to keep watches in your car.
Yeah.
Um,
Or at home, and now you have them in the safety deposit box.
Yeah, so now I'm full crazy when it
Yeah.
comes to safety. Like, I now keep my collection in a safety deposit box. I'll only have like 2 at my house at a time, and they're in a safe, and
No, I
luck to
do.
anybody that
I do
tries to get
appreciate you going to the bank and grabbing all these. So, 'cause
Yeah,
I know
so
you said.
I think the next one I bought was there was some between the others, but the one after the Cartier that we have was the Skydweller.
Okay.
I just like this because of its complication.
Yeah, yeah.
Any like true Rolex enthusiast
Yep.
knows that the Skydweller is the most complicated watch. The blue dial is amazing.
Yeah. Just everything being controlled by that bezel is like
Yeah.
great to me. You know,
And it's just so smooth. The
Yeah.
only thing that I don't like about it, like I think this watch in a 40 millimeter would
Yeah.
be cool because I have small wrists.
yeah,
When I wear this, it just feels big.
yep,
And I know like Breitlings are big. Like
Yeah.
one of the Breitlings I have is the Super Avenger, which I
Yep.
think is like 48 maybe. But yeah, Blue Dial's nice. I think I got this in 2019. This was the first watch I got on secondary market.
still looks brand new.
Yeah. So it's unpolished.
Yeah.
This is the first watch I got on the secondary market, which
awesome.
was quite different. you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah.
You
What,
know?
what was that at the time that you bought it?
In 2019, I got it for 21.
21. Okay. Okay, so still over retail, but not
Mm-hmm. Yep.
the 32 that it is today. So.
No. Yeah. When I got this, I think like the Panda was like 26
Okay.
to 28.
Yeah.
And then this, of course, went to like 30, 34. What is the highest this got?
So when it came on a Jubilee,
Mm-hmm.
when they first announced that, the Oyster and Jubilee were going over 35,000,
Really?
and then now they both settled at around the same price for around that 32, 33, 34 range.
Yeah.
I only say those that big of a range just because, you know, it changes at a 4-week time. You know what I mean?
Which one's
So-
more desirable on the secondary market? Or are they both kind of float around
So
the same
the-
price?
The Jubilee is like a little bit more, if you want to just talk about price wise. I think that's just because it's new and they just announced it. So it's a little bit more rare,
Yeah.
if you want to say. But they're both just as desirable. Again, like when the Jubilee first came out, it was probably 5,000 or 6,000 more than the Oyster, and then now
Really?
they've kind of settled to being almost the same price.
And that one came out, Jubilee just came out like in 2021,
Yep.
right? Or 2020?
Yep. 2021. I know you like the golf in your sub.
Yep.
So, it's a no date. I didn't even realize it was a no date.
No date sub.
So, do you usually golf in that one, or which one do you usually golf in?
This
Kinda
is
mix
my
it up.
newest watch.
Okay.
So I've been wearing this. Of my collection, there's only like 3 watches I feel comfortable golfing in.
Yeah.
Not because I think you shouldn't golf in watches, just because I like to take care of my pieces, right?
Yeah, for
and so
sure.
like there's times where
Clearly.
you could get scratches on them from pulling a club out or whatever might be the case. But I always wear watch golfing.
Okay.
I've been wearing watches and golfing so long that if I don't wear a watch, I'm opposite of you.
Yeah,
To where like
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're wearing a watch, you feel like it's heavy and it's in
Yeah.
the way. When I'm not wearing one, you know, those that golf will know that it's mental.
Yep.
So like even setting up and hitting a shot, when we play, if I didn't have a watch on my
It'd
wrist,
feel
like my
weird.
mind would be thinking about not having a watch, not about the shot I'm about to hit. It's weird.
I usually don't play in a watch, but I played in one today for the first time.
So what'd you
in a
think?
watch.
Are you-
Honestly,
did
I
we-
didn't.
Did we earn your business?
Yeah, right. It's almost like I think about so much. Actually, I try not to think at all when I play golf now. So
Yeah.
me, I'm a little different than you or Jimmy, because Jimmy's the complete opposite of you.
Right.
He's mentally, he doesn't like wearing a watch. But me, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I
I
think
just never think about
Personal preference.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think there's guys on tour that wear them and guys on tour that you couldn't pay them any amount of money or
Yeah.
give them any Richard Mille to wear,
Yeah.
right? You know, it's just a personal preference.
it. Yeah.
So speaking of golfing and watches, you have the Daytona, John Mayer version
Yeah,
on
yeah.
today?
I didn't golf in it today, but I golfed in the all gold sub that I've been having on for the past couple of days.
Okay.
But I wanted to just bring this because you brought your collection. So
That thing
yeah.
is beautiful.
Thank you.
How's where does it stand? Do you have a buyer? Do you have some interest, or
I've
do you
been,
have too
like-
much of an emotional connection to it?
I've been flip flopping with this one,
Yeah.
on whether I want to buy it. I mean, whether I want to sell it or not.
Yeah.
I really don't want to sell it, but if I had to, of course I would. You know, I don't really try to get too attached to it. But this is kind of a cool meaning to me because when I first got down here, me and Darby used to always talk about this being our Grail watch. Mm-hmm. Just because at the time we had probably 6 of these, and then we had 4 platinums or whatever. And we used to always look at this and say, hey, you know, one day we want to own that watch.
Yeah.
And we had like pretty much like it was unfathomable at that point, you
right.
know, but me being able to buy this one, you know, a few months back, it was more sentimental than anything.
Yeah.
Just because it was like a watch that I never thought I would be able to own.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
then
cool.
Actually being able to
Congrats
have it
on all your
there.
success,
Yeah,
man.
thank you, bro.
You earned it.
You too, bro.
You earned
too.
it, for real. You deserve it.
Thank you, bro.
But it's funny, like how from a relative standpoint,
Yeah.
in life. It wasn't long ago, wherever you were like driving down here from Connecticut. We didn't even know each other.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in Connecticut.
He's from Connecticut as well.
So immediately, you know, we kind of struck up a relationship. And I could tell you were going to be successful when I met you because I've been in sales for a long time.
Thank you.
But yeah, there's levels to this.
Yeah,
right?
I appreciate it.
So now you're like,
I
kind of want a Richard Mille, you know.
I was only gonna do that if I could trade this one and my other one.
Yeah.
For that, but I got rid of the root beer, so it ended up not even being a thing now. So,
So do you think that one will come back up? I
mean, for sure.
Because I know you're in the hole a little bit on it, right?
Yeah. But honestly, it's like I'm not gonna say just like the stock market, but in one of those aspects, it goes up, it goes down, it goes back up. So I have no worry that this won't go back up. It may not reach what I paid for it, but again, I wouldn't have bought the watch if I didn't like it.
Exactly.
You know, because, you know, God forbid, it did go down half, and I didn't really like the look of it.
Yeah.
Every time I looked at my wrist, I would be upset. Exactly. I would be reminded how much. Yeah. But now, even if I'm down, however much, you know, maybe 30% at the moment, I still look at it and
so beautiful.
I still love it the first day that I got it. You know.
I could relate that feeling to when you get a new watch and like the first scratch you get on it.
Yeah.
You don't want to wear it after for like a few weeks because you look at it and you're just like, damn it, all I see is that scratch.
I know. I mean, I almost don't wear this one anymore.
I know folks hate on Hublot, but I picked this one specifically because if you know Hublot, this watch comes factory on an all black strap.
Yep.
So I bought it, got a good deal on it. So I'm probably down, but I paid pretty well for it, new from the AD. And after I wore it for a year, I went into the store just because I was either thinking about selling it and taking a loss or trading it.
Yep.
And I went into the store and asked them about straps. And literally after I saw this red strap and put it on, it's become one of my favorite sport watches.
Yeah.
Because it's got the exhibition case back, you know, it's got the skeleton dial. It's got the red strap with the matching red seconds hand and kind of the red tick marks around. I also golf in this.
Cool.
But
yeah, I mean, I know we always hate on the Hublot, but
there's
some decent
pieces.
They make my favorite golf edition watch.
Oh, the one you can keep score on?
Yeah. That's one of my favorite golf watch. If you want to get rid of like the Bubba Watson and stuff like that, if you don't want to count.
Yeah. But do you think anybody that wears that actually keeps score on it?
I think they do it once and they never do it again.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But it's pretty neat. That watch, it tells you everything. It'll tell you your stroke count, the hole that you're at, and then there's another dial on it.
Is it digital? Or
No.
It tells you all like mechanically?
It's all mechanical.
Wow.
Yeah. It's all buttons.
Interesting.
That's why I wouldn't pay the money that they want for it, but
it's
definitely
it's like 50, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something like that. I'd be guessing if I told you like exact, but it's definitely like probably one of the most complicated watches that I've seen.
Right.
You know, again, it comes from Hublot, and then they have that. It's really the movement that people hate on.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's still that ETA movement, I believe. So that's why a lot of people get the hate. And they don't do anything about their sizes.
All 42?
Yeah, 42 and above, 42, 44.
Yeah. And I would guess there's probably 25 versions of that watch.
Yeah, for sure.
They make way too many.
We have right now Spirit of Big Bang. It's white ceramic.
Yeah.
So it looks almost like the Bubba Watson.
Yeah.
I say it's Bubba Watson's long lost second removed cousin.
Right. Yeah, I think.
But it's pretty neat for the watch that it is because it's skeletonized, it's white ceramic, and it's sub $22,000.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of watch for the money.
Yeah.
If you can.
That's the whole thing.
You know.
I think watch enthusiasts, when they think about a Hublot, I think retail on this one was.
What are they? Mid-teens, right?
Yeah, you're right. I think it was like 19.
Okay.
I got it for 40% off.
Yep, usually.
So I felt like it was a good deal.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It's a watch you'll never get rid of anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
I mean, at this point, if I were to sell it, I might be able to make my money back, lose a couple grand.
Yep.
I guess my point was, if I were to go and spend $20,000 on a watch right now, I wouldn't ever go buy a Hublot again. But like, I don't regret owning it, you know?
You already have it, so why not keep it? You know?
Yeah.
I know you were saying how you buy a watch for your birthday every year.
Yeah.
What was the last watch you bought for your birthday last year?
This was the 34th birthday
Okay.
present right here.
Okay.
38 mil AP Chrono.
So
It's crazy. It's actually set to the 10th,
Oh, okay. There you go.
which
Is
is
your
my birthday. I don't wear this a lot. It's like still in brand new condition. But yeah,
Is this your first AP?
it is.
It was.
Yeah.
And you got that for retail, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Surprise on the day of my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I had to hound the AD.
Oh,
about
for
it.
sure. For sure.
Like pretty much put them on a guilt trip.
Yeah.
Because I had been on a list for so long.
Oh yeah.
And
That's what it comes down to.
I kind of made them feel bad. Ultimately, being
This
like,
is
it's my birthday.
This is the better of the two, I think, because it's this one and the blue panda that they have.
That's right.
So it's that white dial with the blue subdials, and then this like a gray rhodium dial
Yeah.
one. I actually like this one better.
Well, and this
for-
one's
for
a
the 38
38.
millimeter.
Whenever I first started
Yeah.
looking at the Chronos, I
Yep.
was looking at it. Is it 40 or 42? The other size they make?
It's 40,
Maybe 41.
41.
They have an AP Chrono that's. This is 38. I want to say it's 42, 41 or 42.
Okay,
I was
okay,
offered
okay.
that
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
and I went to pick it up.
Yep.
And I put it on my wrist, and I have small wrists.
Yeah, those are 41s. Those are 41s.
And people will kill me for this, but
Yeah.
like I refused it because I was just
Yeah.
like, it's too big. I don't sell watches. You know, I'm kind of loyal to the AD game
Yeah,
to
yeah,
a
for
certain
sure.
degree. Definitely bought watches on the secondary market, but I almost felt like by refusing it, it kind of earned me some cred.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he wants what he wants,
Yep.
and he's gonna wait to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's funny. When I bought my Breitlings, everything was big. Everybody wanted big, and now
Mm-hmm. Same
it
with-
seems
Yep.
like things are starting to kind of correct in price, and fashion is changing
Yeah.
to where like Pateks, a lot of these are like smaller, thinner
Yep.
dials.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to
when-
see which direction it goes.
When Hublot was big, we're talking 2004 to 2008-ish.
yeah,
You know, that 45 millimeter was very popular. You know, the 44, 45 millimeter, the 47 millimeter Panerais. You know, those were like in style.
Yeah.
And now it's more like 40 millimeter, 41 millimeters.
Yeah.
You know, that's the size that you want.
even the 36s are starting to fetch some pretty good prices, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. So before we close out and go play, what's your favorite watch here and why? And I have a feeling I know which one it is.
I don't even have to say, yeah,
Yeah.
without a doubt, the Cartier.
Of course. For sure.
And actually, this one's much more sentimental.
Yeah.
Because the relative passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
But the other watch I would say that's my favorite is the other watch that was from a relative, and it's a Panerai,
Okay.
Luminor,
Yep.
and I paid for it, but it was also from a relative. So it's like any other of these watches I could lose or sell. And it's, if I made money and I didn't like it anymore, I would be okay with it. Those two watches, you couldn't offer me any amount of money.
No, I bet.
So thanks for coming out, man.
Oh,
Let's
man,
go swing
thanks.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
See that game you've been working on.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Cheers again. Happy birthday.
Hey, I don't have anything.
Go out and celebrate.
For sure.
Hope it's the best year of your life.
I just brought a whole case of golf balls.
Listen, bro, I don't know, man. I'm still in the learning phase, so I don't know how many balls I'm losing. So I'm always ready.
Is that for the last 6 months of the year or just today?
No, that's for today, bro. That's for today, bro. If there's someone out there that can send him some more golf balls, his Instagram is Alfred Green IV.
All right, it's a par 5.
Par 5.
Par 5, little dogleg right. There's not much trouble. You could hit it left, you could hit it right. You obviously want to hit it straight right at the bunkers you're line.
Cool.
Cool.
I hate when a course starts with par 5.
Well, I love when a course starts with a par 5, especially a downwind par 5.
Here comes the executioner, as Matt calls it. Kid has said that he's been practicing and he hits a driver 300 yards.
Hey, when I hit it nice though.
Let's go.
I don't hit it nice all the time though, so that's the problem.
All mental.
Yeah.
No physical. Tell yourself you could hit it down the middle 300 and it'll happen eventually.
I just learned how to hit the driver like 2 days ago.
It's an honor to play Ricky Fowler today.
Oh, thank you.
Rocking the all orange.
I look like a highlighter.
We don't know where the golf ball goes, but it's always a journey. So what I got on my wrist is my first ever watch from an AD. I bought this back in 2019, back when watches were starting to get really hot, but you could still go into a Rolex authorized dealer and find a sport model watch in the case. So this is one that I went in, I saw it, and it was the only one, so I bought it. And that was 3.5 years ago. So this one's really sentimental to me because I have a really good relationship with that authorized dealer. Any watch that I buy from them, I keep forever personally. I actually don't buy watches often from the secondary market, just because, again, my passion is more building the business. I don't need to have a new watch every month or every year. So this one, again, sentimental to me just because it's my first ever Rolex. And also I like to buy watches for milestones. You know, this one was when I got a new job. Then I bought my Panerai after I got very lucky on a stock. Each watch that I have in my collection means something because it was a milestone in my life. What's not so great is my golf ball is in a bunker right over there. You know, second time out here at Dallas Athletic Club. Surprised that they don't have GPSs for a country club. Figured they would have the screen with the mapping, with the yardage. So we're gonna go old school today. They gave me a pin locator right here.
Nice, not bad.
Yeah, thank you, man. I literally just learned how to hit a driver like 2 days ago. Because before I was scared of it. Is that
So that's the green straight ahead.
Oh.
I would just take something you could keep low and punch it, you know, towards the green. There's not any trouble until you get up front, and then there's sand traps.
Okay. Take 2. Alfred, Ricky Fowler with 230 yards. Ooh, good contact. This is John's ball. So found out this is John's ball, not my ball. 205. The good thing is that that's not my ball, but now the bad thing is I gotta go find my ball.
All right, let's see what I can do. Go! Go!
171 yards, that's the dead spot in my game. Don't typically hit this distance. We're gonna try to keep it low, get some trees hanging here. Ball in front of my stance, weight on the left foot. Nope, came out though.
That is the initiation.
What's it a month?
But
You guys are rolling here.
if you pay in full, it's like 12. If you pay in installments, it's like 14, and they collect it over 3 years.
What the?
Your monthly dues are like they come out to be about $600.
Bro.
But I think it's, so you pay the 14 once, and then the monthly dues are monthly. Right. And then you got to pay for your food and shit like that.
I don't know if I'm gonna renew my Dallas Stars membership next year. After
Don't.
hearing that.
And really, the industry that you guys are in,
Yeah.
having a membership, you're going to meet a lot of guys that collect
yeah,
watches,
for sure.
or
Yeah.
collect watches or like watches.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Now you're on camera.
Uh-oh.
This is the behind the scenes. So I'm thinking about joining. The prices are actually pretty expensive, but you know, something to work towards. I think the business opportunity is here. You have a lot of members that are obviously well off, definitely our clientele. I enjoy golfing. I think it's one of those things where I would need more, I don't know if I would need friends to join, so I have a group, but then that prevents me from going out and meeting new people. Or if I just join with no friends and make friends, you know, that's the whole networking side of it. I think the one thing that's holding me back, well, 2 things, is price and the fact that it's about 23 minutes from home. You know, if it was 5-10 minutes, I think that's a much more palpable distance, but 20 minutes, 25 minutes, that's a bit of a hike. So this is a par 5, means we have 5 shots to make it into the cup, the hole. I'm hitting 4, Alfred's hitting probably 4 or 5 from way back there though. And then John, I think he's hitting 3. So he looks like he's a pretty good golfer.
I want to get a root beer.
Root beer?
That's right.
This guy.
You're like, well, it's for sale.
I can
No.
get you one. I can't give you this one. I got this from my ID, but I can get you one.
I'm all about the delayed gratification.
Yeah.
I know you guys see something different in this video than all the other ones, how we're all wearing watches. We wore them because John said he doesn't golf without a watch. And he said he can't golf without a watch. So
I hate golfing with a watch, but I'll do it.
so we just put it on there for him.
You usually don't golf in your watch.
I don't like anything on my wrist.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like that, and then
I got a watch, I got a Whoop band, I got a bracelet.
well, man, I don't want anything to affect my swing or my thought process.
But that's the exact thing, because it's so mental, and I've been wearing a golf and playing golf since like 2006. If I don't wear a watch, it messes with my head.
Do you sleep with the watch on?
I gotta stand next to my bed. That's the one time. Well, I guess it depends on which watch I'm wearing. If I have like one of my nice pieces on, I won't wear it to bed because I'll like hit it against my bracelet.
Do you have like one of like those secure winders like in the house, like behind a safe or something?
I have a secure winder in a safe that is a safe.
That is a safe.
Yeah.
In a safe that is also a safe.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a terrible spot.
Try and bump it into that hill or
Yeah.
flop it?
Can't flop. Ball's below my feet. I'm not good enough to flop with the ball below my feet, so I'm gonna hit it right into that hill. Hopefully it bounces over. Nope. It was missed the hill. I was trying to bump and run.
I would love to try to bump and run it, but I'm not good, so I just gotta hope I get lucky. That's all.
Feels slow. Are these like speed monitored? They feel slow. These carts.
Slow?
Yeah.
Some are slow and some are fast.
Bro,
It's not your lucky day.
no, it's not your lucky day, because this thing is...
Yeah. You probably got one with a dead battery. You're gonna be walking in.
Would be me, of course. 0 for 2 on fairways today. Let's see, where did I go? I think I went somewhere. Definitely went right. I'm over there. 0 for 2 on fairways today. Again, find myself off the fairway, bunch of trees. I'm gonna go up and over, but because I'm going over, I need a club that can get the ball up there pretty quickly. So I won't be able to make it to the green from here, even though it's only 160 yards away. Ended up short, which is what I was expected. I hit an 8 iron.
All right, guys, it's number 3. Got a par 5, little dogleg right. We're gonna have to stay on the left side because you'll see all the trees down the right side of the hole. It's jail in there. Just automatic. Your drive was perfect, Jimmy.
I've been here before, you know.
Alfred, hit it as far left as you can. Oh, not that far left. Sit. Sit.
All right, let's go help them find their golf balls. Common courtesies to help your golf mates find their golf ball. But you know, it'd be nice if they just hit in the fairway every time. Make it easy. Right of that tree. The only option was to go through those trees.
Right the whole time.
Way more of a break. I hate par 3s. Hate them. I don't hit irons that well, so par 3s is when I get exposed.
Carry ball. Carry ball. You guys ever seen a hole-in-one before?
Have you ever had a hole-in-one?
I've had one.
Really?
About to be 2. Oh, it's gotta go. That's gotta kick left. And it kicked right. And I'm on the tee box in the next hole.
All right, new ball. My ball went into the water. I didn't bring as many balls as Alfred. I brought 5. So he brought a whole case. So if anyone out there has some extra Pro V1s, I could enjoy them. I would enjoy them. I could use them. All the above.
All right, guys. Hardest hole on the course right here. Big dogleg right. Got water for about 200 yards off the tee. and your line's the bunkers through the fairway. You want to hit it about 250, 260 to have maybe 100 yards in.
Little bunker? Or like in between the bunkers?
Split them. Yep. To hit it into the bunkers, I would say you probably have to hit it 285 with this
I
wind.
like to be aggressive. I'm going right bunker. Swing out of your shoes, Jimmy.
So long, sucker.
Toodaloo, motherfucker!